Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, coming at you live from Germany. And this is the best day I've ever had on YouTube. I'm going through the best period of time that I've ever had on YouTube. And honestly, on a really serious note, since I was medically retired from the Army 6 years ago, this is the best time of my life, man. Personally, professionally, if you want to call it professionally, family-wise, I mean, this is pretty awesome what's going on right now. If you don't know, the things that have happened to me in the last 10 days are some of the most incredible things that I don't think a lot of people necessarily foresaw for me. We are now at 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, something I did not think we were going to be getting this soon. You know, I got to be honest about that. We've been grinding every day for the past 2.5 years, almost 2 years and some change. You know, we're always grinding. We're doing wrestling. We're doing other stuff, Nerd and the Jerk, all these things. And then over the last couple of weeks, just this amazing confluence of events just started happening. You know, the explosion or implosion of Baited. Andre Corbeil behind the scenes. Nobody even knew it for a while. I'd been talking to Andre and I knew the news that I would be coming on and replacing Mr. Randy Helms as a co-host for the Andre Corbeil Show on Vince Russo's The Brand here on YouTube. That's huge for me. The things that I'm going to be able to do, the people I'm going to get to interview, the people I'm going to be able to interact with, I'm going to be able to talk to my wrestling heroes. I mean, it absolutely blows my mind, the things that I'm going to be able to do. And Andre Corbeil has given me that opportunity because he believes in me and I believe in him and I believe in that team and I believe in what we're able to do together. The first episode came out today. So that was something that huge. It just kind of fell into my lap there. And you want to talk about falling into my lap, you know, with the implosion of Baited, a new situation arose. And for whatever reasons, you know, KolossalisCrazy seemed to want me on the team. He wanted me to be the guy that was going to be coming in and taking the place, I guess if you want to call that, of Keemstar, even though it's going to be a different show. It's not the same as Baited. I got tabbed for that, you know, that which I'm still trying to deal with that. How I didn't have a heart attack, I couldn't tell you, man. It's really crazy. My YouTube is going absolutely crazy right now. My Twitter I'm actually active on Twitter. People are writing me all the time and it's overwhelming, but in the best possible way. You know, there's hate. I can deal with hate. It doesn't bother me. I don't care what people say. They can say whatever the fuck they want. I love what I do. I love this channel. I love each and every one of you guys that come out and have been supporting me. Longtime friends, even douches like Pittsburgh Boy, somebody who has taken my shit for so long. He has been my Baba Booey in a lot of goddamn ways. Pittsburgh Boy is a douche, but I love the guy. I absolutely do. Carl Gibney's been here forever. Chris Payne feels like he's been here forever. Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, you heard his song at the beginning of the show, Morning Light. That's not even the first song that he has allowed me to use. He created a song for me. Brock Lesnar, man, he did that. And another one's coming. He has been unbelievably supportive for a very long time. It's insane. I've had amazing graphic help from the likes of Sal Quijada, the copious graphics guru that I have not heard from in a while. I hope he's okay. I really do. I have no idea. I love Sal. Without him, the channel would not have gone anywhere. I went from crappy graphics, not crappy graphics, but not the same level as what I'm used to now, sitting on my couch, to Sal, who just came in and revamped everything. And look, things that Isaac did, if you guys really remember way back, Isaac Isaac the Radical, he did a lot of graphics for me when no one else would. Dave Rose did graphics for me. And I got to thank all of those guys because they all helped get me on this path. Joe Cronin. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Joe Cronin. Good and bad reasons. Would not be sitting here right now if he didn't want me on that show to begin with and then inevitably got rid of my ass for a second time. Yeah, and it's fucked up the way it happened. But I've told him this, and I'll tell all you the same thing. I don't hate the guy. I don't hate him anymore. There's no point in hating him. I may not ever fully get over all that shit that happened, and I think that's understandable, but I don't hate him. I wish him nothing but the best. Just don't have him, that's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I know that I owe him. I at least owe him a thank you. Tommy C. I want to talk about owing somebody. Tommy and I started podcasting together almost 5 years ago. We're just talking randomly. He's like, hey, you want to talk hockey? We're just going to talk and then listen back to it. I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about kind of doing something like that anyway. Because I had been thinking about doing some type of radio podcasting for a while, but I didn't jumpstart it. I didn't start it. And then it took a conversation with Tommy to kind of get that stuff going. And I started creating shows. He started creating shows. And it was just, it's been a goddamn whirlwind, man. And Tommy C has been in the center of all of that. He's my best friend in the world. I love the guy like an absolute brother. He is my family, in my opinion, in my eyes, he's my family. And he's introduced me. He's helped me meet an amazing group of people. I've met Too Tall through that same circle, who's been an unbelievable friend of the channel. He's helped me in a lot of ways. Jeff Huffman, the Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah, which I met in that same circle. Of course, we were talking about Real Talk. Jeff Huffman, Frenchie Ben, Mecca Matt Kizar, my wife who supports me all the time. I didn't meet her through Tommy, but she came out and I just saw her beautiful face and I'm about to cry. It's absolutely crazy. Jake Link, who has become so important to this channel. He is my partner and my co-host on Nerd and the Jerk. My favorite thing to do in the world is Nerd and the Jerk. Something I've been doing for 4 years trying to get going. And Jake is really starting to help me get there. I fucking love Jake Link. Love that man to death. Aeon, newest team member. Been killing it. Hilarious. Fun. She's down as shit. You know what I mean? Always there, doesn't complain, doesn't bitch, does whatever's needed. She's absolutely amazing. These group of people that we've assembled, helped put together, whatever you want to call it, it's an amazing team, and we could not do any of this without everybody that is around us. Even the people that have been in passing, like Keemstar. Keemstar just congratulated me for 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if he knew my name. I had talked to him a few times when I was on Shot from the Point. I talked to him a few times, but I didn't know if how well he knew me. He's part of it too. If Tommy doesn't fight with him, none of this happens. If he doesn't get into the whole fucking Tommy NC 2010 situation and Tommy C doesn't go off on him, none of this happens. None of it. Speaking of Tommy NC 2010, that man, good friend, takes my shit just like anybody else. Amazing human being. Big pain in my ass, but I love him. Can't tell you how much I love him. It's overwhelming. And this is, I'm going to try not to do these all the time because I'm not stupid. I know with the new podcast, I know with, I forgot the name, Catch 33. I know Catch 33 coming. I keep forgetting it. I'm sorry. I'm flubbered. My wife is like, you're stupid. You need to stop forgetting the name. It's just absolutely crazy. I know what's coming. I know that there's a possibility that this channel is going to go through a big surge of new viewers. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take my shot. I'm ready to see if I'm good enough. I'm ready to see if more people see what some of you who are here each and every fucking day, the Joe Martins, the fake ass twats, the Carl Gibneys, the guys who are here every single fucking day, Sleeping Angel. I don't know if I'm good enough to perform for a more large group. I have no idea. I think I am. I'm ready to take that shot, and I know that it might be coming. It's amazing. It's overwhelming. I've never felt anything like this in my life. And my wife shares all of it with me. Here she is. She no, I don't want to shake your hand. I wanted a boob or something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bring it over closer.
No.
Now let me get a boob. Wait, go more. There we go. Thank you. All right, look.
I look like a boy.
No, I like your hair. She got a really nice haircut. It's really sweet, actually. My wife almost died last night. You almost killed her with alcohol.
Aeon did.
Aeon tried to kill us both. You guys continue to fucking support us. My wife is through all of it, the ups and downs, the goods and bads. This has hurt me physically. Sitting here sometimes is not very conducive to the nerve damage that I got when I was in the Army and was medically retired for. I hurt a lot and I have to fucking lay down. My wife has to deal with the repercussions of that. My wife has to deal with me being an asshole because I'm in pain. But she knows that getting in front of this microphone is my favorite thing to do in the world. And she supports it. I've had to put money into it. She supported it. I've had to put time, stay up all night, making fucking loud noises late at night, doing wrestling shows, all this. She supports it. She puts up with it. She ate a pepper for me for $500, but for me, she's amazing. She's amazing. You know, yes, we had copious boob tonight. Yes. It's nuts. You guys are the ones who got me motivated to lose weight. You know, I mean, I've been losing weight for a while. Back in 3 years ago, I was 475 pounds. I was dying. I was waiting for death. I didn't want to be around anymore. I wasn't going to kill myself, but I certainly wasn't going to try and stay alive. You know, I was just going to eat myself until it was over. I didn't care. Didn't give a shit. I'm ashamed of that. I'd given up. And then you guys rallying around me in a lot of ways, getting into the Joe Cronin stuff, it gave me purpose. It gave me reason. And then back in June, you know, almost a year to the day of my stroke that I had, minor as it was, I started seeing myself differently when I was seeing myself on camera, because I was looking at it from the eyes of you guys having to look at me every single day. I'm like, I got to make a change. I was 352 pounds on June 6th. I took my shirt off. I did a show that YouTube wouldn't monetize for some reason because I put my fat body in the thumbnail, which was stupid. And I just said, hey, look, I'm going to try and lose weight. If I fail, I'm going to fail in front of, at the time, 2,500 subscribers. That's what I was going to do. And I was anticipating copious amounts of hatred. You know, fat fuck, all this stuff. I didn't get it. I got streams of positive thoughts on YouTube, which doesn't happen. People saying, we love you. Do it, man. We're support. I had people send me pictures of them with their shirts off. People that wanted to update with me. They quit, but still. It was the support. And I've stuck with my diet for 6 months, and I am down to 286 pounds right now. I've lost 70 goddamn pounds, and it's because of you guys supporting me. All of this is because of you. All of it. Tommy C. This is because of him, because of you. KolossalisCrazy, believing in me enough to... He didn't have to... Look, they could have went after Pyrocynical. They could have went after so many fucking YouTubers that he knows. They tabbed me for this. They didn't beg for it. Tommy didn't go to bat for me, believe it or not. He did after the idea was floated to him. But this was an opportunity that Colossal wanted me to have. They believe in me. It's amazing to feel this way. I haven't felt like this since I left the Army, man. It's an unbelievable feeling. Knock it off.
Knock it off. Don't cry.
I'm not going to cry, but don't tell me to knock it off. This is my 5,000 celebration show, man. Things are about to get crazy from this point on. Shit's happening. You got to smell the roses. You got to be thankful. You got to be grateful. You got to show people how much they mean to you. And that's what this is all about. You know what? You can go back to your room with your daughter if you don't like it. I'm going to put on my scarf because you've upset me now. Look at how good my hair looks. I look really good. You look fine. I like your hair. I think it looks good. I'm so thankful to you guys. And I don't want to make this entire stream. I've already made 15 minutes of it just sucking everybody off. And I'm probably going to do more of it. That's why I'm not drinking, by the way, because this would be way worse. I would be crying.
Oh, don't. Never.
No, I'm not drinking, no. Don't worry. But you guys donate to this channel. I appreciate the shit out of it. You guys just hit the like button. I appreciate that. So my best way that I can give back to you guys is let's take your calls. Let's stop the blubbering. Let's stop the dick sucking. And let's take some fucking phone calls. Viewer questions time. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you guys think about this entire crazy ass experience. Okay, let me ask you this, chat, right now. In the chat, here's what I want you to do. If you ever thought, honestly, I want to be 100% honest here, okay? If you thought that I would ever hit this mark or any of the things that are happening to me currently, Andre Corbeil, KolossalisCrazy, Tommy C, the Catch 2033, the whole situation. If you thought that anything like that was possible, hit 1. But if you thought that I would just kind of continue to shuffle around mediocrity for like ever, it's okay to admit it. Hit 2. I want to know. Let's take some calls, man. Holy God, we got a lot of people calling in.
Dave has a manly beard.
Dave does have a manly beard. It looks really good. It got done up real nice today. My good buddy, Hound Jesse, he's here. What's up, Hound? How you doing, buddy? You're live dead on Dave.
Hey, good day, man.
Hey,
Congrats
thank
on
you
the
too,
5
by the
fucking
way,
K.
man. Thank you too, by the way. The promo that you did for Real Talk, you've been unbelievably supportive. Thank you personally.
I don't need that, dude. It's all you. It's your fucking stream. It's you doing it yourself.
None of
You
this.
deserve all the
Nobody
credit,
does
man.
this by themselves, man. Everybody's got.
No,
people
I
around.
realize that. You got the viewers, but you made the show. You did the work. You put it all in. You deserve it. Jeff, for instance, doesn't like that word, but you actually deserve it. You're a great human being.
Thank you.
And you'll probably grow even more, dude.
I appreciate that.
That's. I'm hoping to see you grow to the fucking thousands of fucking subscribers.
I'm hoping to see me grow too, man. Look,
Even if you stay small, you'll get more people.
Look, I'm not one of these people who are ashamed to say that the money's nice. Money's nice, man. I mean, it ain't coming in yet, but the potential is there. Yeah, I live in a goddamn converted basement. You know, I mean, it would be nice to have a life-changing moment. Not gonna fucking lie. But that's not going to change who I am.
I see it happening for you.
I'm going to continue to be. I don't care what happens as far as success or whatever. I'm going to still be. People say that and they end up changing. I will continue to be this same fucking person. And you guys call me the fuck out if I don't. You say, you fat fuck, remember who the fuck you are.
I do the same with Tommy. Don't worry about it.
No, I know.
Trust me, I do the same with Tommy. He doesn't like it always, but he needs to hear it.
The Destroyer Con Show put a 2 in there. I think he's the only one. And I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Lots of 1s, and I appreciate all those who you believed in me, man. Thank you. I didn't know if this was coming. I never thought so. This is what I knew. This is what I believe in. I believe in 2 things. I believe you keep grinding and you have a voice that anybody connects with, anything can happen. And I am a firm believer that the cream always rises to the top. If you fucking are meant to go upwards, you're going to, because YouTube is fair in that way. People are going to fucking give you the love or they're not. So it is what it is. Shadow Hunter just donated $20. Keep going. You're doing great. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that so much. Amazing. Thank you. What else you got for me, Mr. Hound?
You said that you were almost eating yourself to death, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy you didn't, because all of us would not have met the great person you are.
I appreciate that, man. I do.
You really, I'm really happy that you're alive. That's you know, it sounds
I'm
really
happy
corny.
I'm alive too.
Yeah,
man.
I know it sounds really corny. It may be weird, you know, but it's just.
I'm happy you're alive, brother. I'm happy I'm alive too, man.
Yeah, I thought it sounded better in my head, but now it sounds kind of weird and cheesy.
That was pretty weird, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it, man. It's okay.
Yo, I hope you understand what I mean by it.
I totally get it. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Look, things could have went very badly for me. I had a goddamn stroke. Things were bad, man. Things were not good.
You're meant to be alive. That's all you can say.
At least for a little while longer. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep on doing what I do. That's it. That's it.
Man. I hope you do, man. You get there.
Thank you, brother. You got anything else for me? I got phone calls
nah,
blowing
dude,
up tonight.
that's all I got, dude.
I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. Continue to support and continue to do what you're doing, man. You're kicking ass. I appreciate the promo that you did. I want to see more of that out of you. People to create, man, that gets my fucking juices flowing, makes my dick hard. So thank you, man.
I'll make you a subscriber special if you want to.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. I love things about me.
I know.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Later, bro.
Let's keep the train rolling. 347, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's going on, Dave?
What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to Dead on Dave Live.
What's going on, man? I just want to say congratulations for 5,000 subs, and you deserve it.
Is this Joe Martin?
Yeah.
I thought you were sick, dude. Well, you sound sick as shit. Are you okay? Don't, like, throw your voice out calling and congratulating me. I appreciate it.
No, it's fine. I'm very happy for you, but I didn't watch the wrestling show yet, but I'm going to watch it.
That wrestling show, make sure you watch that wrestling show and watch it to the end, because I get into a fight with a 5-year-old girl, and it's amazing. It's incredible. It's incredible, man. It is. It really is just something to behold. I get into a fight with a 5-year-old girl. I tell her she's going on the naughty list. It's amazing. It's amazing. Joe, on a very serious note, I appreciate you calling and congratulating me and all that. I give you a lot of shit. More than almost anybody. Probably the only person I give more shit to is Pittsburgh Boy, because he fucking deserves it. You're a good kid, Joe. You are a pain in the fucking ass, but you are a good kid, and I appreciate you supporting. Yeah, hockaloogie in my ear, you fuck. I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you taking a lot of the stuff that goes on with the banter and the calling out and the bullshit. I'm glad that you take it in stride, and I appreciate that. And I just want to let you know that you're a part of this, and I appreciate it very much.
All right, Dave. I'm going to let you get to the calls, but I'm very happy for you. Keep grinding, man.
Okay, I also hate you, and goodbye. Throw over the top rope. Let's keep the phone call. I got to turn this on because I don't know if I'm going to get fucked with. All right, let's keep the phone call train a-rolling. 620, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, how's it going, man? I loved the show last night. But I'm sorry to say I didn't get to see the end of it.
Yeah, well, it was a crazy ending, and the night ended with my wife throwing up.
I'm still paying for it.
Oh, on camera?
No, she didn't throw up on camera. This was a little bit afterwards. I didn't throw up because I'm a smart human being who ate a sandwich during the show. She didn't want to eat. It's her own fault. It's okay.
Bro, I saw you eating that sandwich, too, with the rice cake on it. Oh, my God.
That I can't keep...
It did look good, though. It sounded pretty good, too.
I'm telling you, man, it's weird. I'm a bread guy. I love bread. And that was one of the reasons why I was gaining so much weight. Is because I would bathe in bread. I fucking love it. But I had to cut it out. And I did. And the thing that I did was I started using thin rice cakes as sandwich bread, and it's really what has changed everything. It's amazing, and it doesn't taste bad either.
Yeah, I heard you give the shout out to the old rice cake yesterday. You were fucked up. I had my buddies listening to you over on PlayStation. We was playing Call of Duty Ghost, and we was listening to you get fucked up all night.
Yeah, it was pretty fessed up. It was a good show.
I wanted to ask you what you think about GTA 5.
Well, I played it back on Xbox 360. I never played it. I never really played the multiplayer stuff. So I only played half the game. I loved it. I love GTA 5. I thought it was a great game. I had a blast with it. It was a lot of fun. So it was a great experience.
Okay. What do you think about Call of Duty Ghost?
Don't play it. I don't play war games.
Okay.
I have issues. I have issues with it. When I play war games, I'll wake up with nightmares. It's just, I didn't have the biggest. Look, I'm a combo guy. I didn't have the biggest combat experience in the world, but I was in an infantry unit, and I was back in 2003 with an infantry unit down in Iraq. We saw some shit, at times. And
you're not gonna believe this, but I was 13 Fox, so I was also combo.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
Well, you know where you're in, if you don't mind saying.
I was at a 45th Brigade out of Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. All right. Good shit. Good shit. Well, thank you for your service, buddy. I appreciate that.
You too, man.
Well, look, hey.
I never got shot or anything, but
no,
everybody does their time.
So. I almost got shot. I had to jump off of a 5.57, but which was fucking crazy, and that was the whole thing was nuts. But I never got shot, luckily. I almost cut my thumb off once though in Iraq. Look at that shit.
Yeah, well, that's almost an injury. You know, you can get a lot of money for that.
Well, I ended up getting medically retired at 50%, and that because of nerve damage. So.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay, man.
But,
it is what it is.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to cut this short. I just wanted to call in and say congratulations on the 500,
50? Yeah.
500K, the 5K. You know what I
5K,
mean.
5K. Thank you, brother. I
I'm
appreciate
thinking
it.
bigger, man.
We're going
I'm thinking
big.
500K. Everybody else said 50K. I'm thinking 500.
We're going copious. Fuck it. All right. Hey, I appreciate it. Have a good night, bud.
All right, bye.
Over the top rope. Go. 210. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Yeah, I just have a question. So I wrote, basically, it's in regards to the Catch 33 podcast and the New Dated podcast and everything. And basically, everybody talking shit about Tommy and basically just disrespecting him and people laughing about it. I just wanted to know what your thoughts on that were.
That was your twit longer? You did that?
Yeah, that was mine.
That was very well written. Really good job with that. Yeah, look, I'm biased. Tommy's my best friend. I love him to death. I think that, look, Tommy is an interesting guy because he's a lightning rod, because he can be vicious. Tommy is effective because he's willing to go places that other people are not willing to go. But here's the difference between him and Keem and a lot of other people who are equally as vicious. He owns it, and he's willing to accept the consequences that come with it. He's not trying to convince anybody he's a nice guy. He is a nice guy. Tommy's a good person. I've seen it. He's defended me more than probably should have at times because people, there's a lot of shit in the past. He's an unbelievable human being. He's also my biggest pain in the ass in the world. I do think it's unfair that people do throw undue shit at him. I thought it was unfair that people called him Keem's cocksucker. I absolutely did. But it comes with the territory. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He can handle it, and we'll get through it.
Yeah, and I just think it's complete bullshit that, Tommy hasn't done anything that Keem hasn't already done himself, and Keem's fans just completely ignore it, and they're like, well, it was a joke. And, when Tommy does something even slightly to what Keem does every day, everybody calls him a piece of shit and this and that, and the same people are, sucking off clown, every day, and it's just... It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, it all comes down to something that I've talked about in the past. The word fan. Do you know what it's short for?
No.
Fanatic. Fan is short for fanatic or fanaticism. That's where fan comes from. And the thing is, when you're a fanatic and you are rabid about something, you're going to ignore things that don't fit that worldview, that don't fit that perception of what you think the person or entity or team or sport, religion, whatever the case may be. Whatever you're riding or dying with, you're a fan of, you're passionate about, that's your shit. Whether it be the Chicago Bears or Keemstar, it doesn't matter what it is. And if somebody is jeopardizing that and coming in and fucking with you on YouTube where you have a voice with keyboards and you can talk shit, you're going to do it. And you're going to defend your guy. It doesn't matter how stupid it sounds, because here's the reality of it. When you love something and you're passionate, sometimes you will tune out reality. It's just how it is. It's part of the game, and you have to accept it if you're in that game.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Well, I enjoyed your twit longer. I thought you did a fantastic job, and I always appreciate people sticking up for my boy. And you know what? I thank you for being one of the only people who seemed willing to give me a chance on Catch 33. I'm router. Reset the router, please. Wait, don't. Did you do it?
No.
Wait, might be okay. Let me see what's happening here. I don't know if people can still see me or not. I may have gotten DDoSed the fuck out of. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh boy. I may have gotten seriously attacked. Come on. Just show me the internet is still on. It is. Okay. We might still be live. We could still be live. It's very possible we are still live. And hopefully we are. Do 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 do. I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell. I don't see my video. That's probably a bad sign. No, we're still live. I think we are still, in fact, live. If we are, I apologize for that if we got cut off. Yep, there we go. We're still live. We're good. Everything's okay. Yay. All right. Christy Graham, congratulations on 5K. Thank you. Let's, I apologize to the last caller. We got cut off or I got attacked or something. I apologize to whoever the last caller was. Thank you for those wonderful, wonderful words. Let's get someone in here that I should understand better today than I did last night. The one, the only, the very Scottish Will Dillon. You're live with Dead on Dave. What's up, buddy?
I just want to congratulate you, Dave, on the 5,000 subs. And I also want to say thank you for everything you do on YouTube as well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I really had a lot of fun getting to know you since you started calling in and stuff. And, you know, you have your own wrestling podcast and you're trying to do your own thing. And I'm really proud of you for that. I think you should keep going, keep kicking ass, man. You're doing a great job. So I appreciate you coming on here and supporting. I know I give you some shit about your accent, but it's just a wonderful Scottish accent. It really is. It's fantastic. Haggis. What? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Dave. My wife gives me shit for that. So,
I'm losing you, Will. Will, I lost Will. I don't know if that's on me or on him. Enough. Indeed, it is. All right, we should be coming back up any second here. I turned off Skype and I've reset my router, so eat a dick. So that's done and over with now. But here's what we'll do, because we have other means of taking calls, because that's what this show is going to be about. And we're going to continue to take calls, but we're not going to do it through Skype. We're going to do it on the Discord. So go on in. All right, come on back on, guys. We are back live. Sorry about all that shit. We're back. We're back. We're going to go to Discord. We're going to Discord. We're going to Discord, bitches. There you go. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Discord. I'm going to pull people in to my chat room. That's what I'm going to do. Discord link is in the chat. It's also on my Twitter. We're going to go ahead and we're going to throw the Discord thingamabob right in the chat right now. There's Discord. Go use it. Guys, keep putting that link in the Discord or in the chat there so people know where to go if they want to get talking to. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to go into Dave's quiet zone. No, show updates, voice chat, copious show chat. That's what I'm going to do. And I am going to permissions. Let's see here. Connect. Voice permissions, connect. Speak. Deafen members. Deafen members. Mute members. Move members. Use voice activity. I want to be able to do all of those things. All right. That's for me, the Dave Tater. Oh, wait. Ass kickers. Oh, everyone? Oh, shit. No. Shit. Oh, boy. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know Discord well. I don't know Discord very, very well. So I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. I probably just messed up a lot of things. Mac, I don't know where you are. I'm messing all this up. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let me see what I'm going to do here. Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to go into my show and I'm just going to talk to people. I'd appreciate the people who are coming in here is not going to go crazy and talk over everybody. I'll just boot you. Let's go ahead. We got Gaming Soar. Gaming Sour. What's up, buddy? Hello.
Hello.
What's up? What you got for me, man?
I was seeing if you wanted help.
What kind of help? Oh, is this Mac? Oh, fuck, I'm in the wrong place. I thought I was a gaming sour. Shit. All right, Mac, tell me what to do. What do I do? Do you want to bring people in for me? What do we do?
I'll do that for you. Yeah.
Okay. Where should I get?
Teach you how. You stay here. You stay.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here, and Mac's gonna bring people in. So if you want to be a part of the show, you want to ask questions, go into what we'll say Copious Chat Show, Copious Show Chat.
I just made a channel.
Okay. Shit. Go to waiting the call. Mac is amazing. Mac is incredible. Mac is one of the behind the scenes guys that doesn't get enough credit. Mac is incredible to the entire goddamn team, and I didn't mention him earlier, and I'm a dickhole for doing that. Mac, I love you. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you so much. He just made waiting to call. If you want to get on the show, go into the waiting to call room, and Mac will bring you in one at a time. Or I can do it too, because I'm not that stupid. My wife's going to sleep. I love you. High five. All right, so we got people back up in here. We're doing our thing, and it's a pretty good time. So get into my Discord. If you're not a part of my Discord, get on there, go into waiting to call, and we will bring you in one at a time because we're awesome like that. Somebody at Berserk, I somehow made it into the Copious clique. What does that entail? Nothing. Doesn't really entail much. It's just something I did because I'm just a nice guy. So, yeah, if nobody wants to get up in here, if you don't want to go in the waiting call and you don't want to be a part of the show anymore, you don't want to call, if there's nothing else we can do, I can wrap this bitch up because I've said my thank yous. I told you guys how much I love you all. And we're going to be doing a hell of a lot more happening. So much more is coming our way. And I can't wait to tackle it all. And I can't wait for you guys to take the journey with me, man, because that's what this is all about. This is a journey. Am I going to crash and burn, or are we going to keep on doing great things? I have no idea. No idea. Couldn't tell you. So it's going to be good stuff either way. I just almost threw up trying to burp. It was not good. There's Guncannon. Oh, people are coming in now. People are coming in. They're getting up in here. So, yeah, go ahead and start bringing them in, Mac. Or what? Can I drag and drop them or no?
You can drag and drop, yes. I've already brought Guncannon.
McKinsey's the fucking... Everybody needs a McKinsey. Everybody needs a Mac. Holy shit, he's amazing. All right, Guncannon, you're live at Dead on Dave. Guncannon is also a guy that I need to give extra thanks to. As I talked about the old man who used to do graphics for him, but I don't think I touched on enough of what Guncannon does for me currently. He does all my graphics now. Guncannon came around and he saw that the graphics weren't getting updated anymore. Sal is, I hope, not dead. And Gun's like, can I help you out?
I think we all hope he's not dead.
Yeah, I love Sal. He's my man. And Gun's like, can I help you out? And I quickly took advantage of it. I was like, yes, you can. And, you know, like when Guncannon started, it was like, oh, he's trying really hard. And then really quickly, he got unbelievably good at this. Unbelievably good. And he's revamped everything on the channel graphics wise. So Guncannon, thank you so much. You do more for me than people know. And I got to say thank you for that.
It's no problem. That's why I'm here. It helps me get better at it.
There you go. What do you got for me, buddy?
Well, I was calling to congratulate you on the 5K. Everybody, I think when everything started happening with Tommy and whatnot and the explosion, as far as to subs for him, everybody kind of figured that's where you were going to start going because being right there and whatnot. And it's been really cool to see the growth in you and the growth in Tommy's channel and even the growth in Jeff's channel. I think Jeff just hit 1,000 too, so that's awesome there.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculously crazy. And it's just great to see that and to see everything that's, you know, starting to grow, starting to move forward. You know, the Andre Corbeil stuff. That's fantastic. I watched that thing like 2 or 3 times today.
Really? I was like, I really hate my performance. I really do. I'm like, I felt like I was so stiff. I'm usually not that stiff. I felt so stiff. I was like, oh man, but it was a new format and we're getting used to it. And I think we got some great stuff coming. I'm very excited.
Oh yeah. And it wasn't stiff. I mean, if it was stiff, that's an impressive stiffness, we'll say.
You know what? That is not the first time that I've had that say about me. So that's good. That's good. Good stuff. Different context, of course, but good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. One begets the other, I guess. So
right, exactly.
But wanted to congratulate you on the 5K. That's freaking awesome. I mean, come on, guys. Let's get him to 10K by, let's say, the end of February.
I keep telling everybody this is all because of you guys, man.
I think it can happen. I honestly think it can happen.
You know who called this? There's a guy that is here right now who actually called my number before anybody else. Mackenzie. Mac called this shit like 6 months ago. He's like, you're going to finish the year at 5K, right? I was like, nah, I don't think so, man. He goes, no, you are. Trust me. Mac is never wrong, dude. Mac, you were dead on, buddy.
No wonder I'm on the Dead on Dave show.
Exactly. By the way, we are currently at 5,149 subscribers. That is, it's mind-blowing. We're going right past it, so that's really incredible. Gun, I want to bring some other people in. There's only one other person, so we're going to bring in Gaming Sour. I'm going to bring him up too. Fuck it. Here we go. You can stay, Gun. Fuck that shit. Gaming Sour, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, congrats on 5K.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Just keep up the good streams, man.
I will do my best. I make no promises. I show up. If I'm good, I'm good. I make no promises on anything else.
All right.
All right. Thank you. That's all you got?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, all right. That's great. Take it easy. All right.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Good call.
I love that shit. I never know what I'm gonna get. I never know what I'm gonna get out of these people. It's so wonderful. Sometimes they just want to call and say something random, and then there are people like the Troll King who called earlier, who might be the exact same guy who DDoSed me just a few minutes ago. No idea. He calls in and says some of the craziest stuff, and then today he flips the script on me completely and brings his 5-year-old niece on the show, and it's one of the funniest moments ever. Cause you know what? At first I was kind of going with it and stuff and just talking to her a little bit. And then he was feeding her lines and she told me I sucked. And then then he told her I was Santa Claus. And that's when I decided to put her on the naughty list. And I started, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think that I could ever have guessed that there would be a point where I would be yelling at a 5-year-old on my stream. It was incredible. I was yelling at a 5-year-old. It was great. One of my proudest moments.
I don't think anybody could have even called that. Even Mackenzie wouldn't have called that.
No.
I'm shouting at a 5-year-old.
Gun, more people are showing up into the waiting call, so I'm going to grab you out and I'm going to bring other people in. All right, buddy?
No problem. No problem.
Thanks so much. Mac, you know what? You were right about this damn this Discord stuff. It's fucking awesome.
Just wait until 2017. It'll get even better.
You're always sucking Discord off. You love Discord. It's pretty damn awesome. Speaking of awesome, another guy that deserves a whole hell of a lot more credit and thanks that I probably already gave him tonight. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Dude, you want to talk about somebody who believed in me from an early start? This man did, man. He supported me with his music, his friendship, and so much. It's Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, man. If you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Guess what they are. What you got for me, buddy?
Dave, what's going on, man?
What's up, partner?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, man, I'm so proud of you, bro. Like, I've been there since you started this channel on YouTube, man, and I've just seen the growth. And dude, I'm just so happy for everybody, you know, except TP team and just everybody, man. Everybody's doing so well, and it's so good to see, bro. Seriously,
everyone's killing it, man. It's so nice to see Huffman getting a little bit of stuff going on there. Everyone who supported him. I mean, Tommy's explosion, obviously. It's nuts. You're doing it big. You're getting ready to make your big grand comeback. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. I've seen the love, man, from my video, my next last videos, like 300,000 views now. It's fucking crazy, man. So like, it's just so good to see, bro. I was just sitting here listening to you, and I'm sitting here smoking. I'm high as fuck, bro. And I'm fucking like just loving it, bro, for real. So congratulations, bro, on the 5K. It'll be 50K soon and then 500. And we're gonna take over the fucking world, bro.
That's right. like I said, we just hit 5K, which is obviously just a few subs away from 17 million. So we're going to get there. And I appreciate everybody supports me, and I really appreciate you. You've become one of my closest friends. We're from the same part of the country. Both. I mean, shit, we took the exact same path, Chicago to Vegas.
Wow, yeah.
And here we are. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate all your support.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave, man. You've helped a lot of people, including myself. So we thank you as much as you thank us, bro.
I appreciate that, man. This has been more emotional than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to bring some other people in. I will talk to you later, my friend.
All right, bro. You take it easy.
All right, buddy. I love this drag and drop stuff, Mac. This is amazing.
So much power in it.
It's so much. It feels good to be able to drag. I'm like, I will take you from the doldrums of one chat into the power of Dave's Quiet Zone. It's fucking amazing. Nathan Varner, you're in Dave's Quiet Zone and you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
His mic's muted.
Okay, well, thanks. I was really confused there for a second because I was just watching the live stream.
Yeah.
And I was all like, wait, who's talking?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was you or...
It's one of those Spaceballs things. What's happening now is happening now. Everything that happened then, happened then. What you're seeing now is actually happening now. So the voice that you're hearing, it's happening now. This is now. What happened to then? We just passed it. When? Just now. I'm sorry, Nathan. Go ahead. I'll keep going all night. Who's on first? No. Go ahead.
All right. So I don't really know any questions, so I'm just gonna make one up on the spot.
Sweet.
So is this just like the is this like the first live stream after it was announced that you were going to be on Catch 33 with ColossalisCrazy and
oh God, no.
No, it isn't.
No,
Well,
we've announced that for about 10 days ago. All that stuff got announced. When the last show I did on Shot from the Point was a little more than a week ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do you think Catch 33 is going to be like as big as like Baited since like Keem kicked Tommy and Clown from it, or do you think it's going to be like big but not as big as Baited was when they were together?
It's really hard to say. Here's the reality of it. I listened to Baited last night, and I felt that the thing that was lacking from Baited was its previous strength, was the ability for those three guys, even the roles, the way they had to be, with Tommy not having a huge speaking role and the other two kind of being the driving force. It had to be that way because it flowed so well. There was no flow. Whether you liked that show last night or not, there was no flow to it. It felt very weird. It got off to a very rocky start. They set a very negative tone. I thought it hurt him for the rest of the show. I don't think I'm being overly biased when I say that. I think it is a very common opinion. I do think that there were some good moments within the show. There was a few times that I laughed. It is what it is. It's a different show now, and I don't know if it's going to ever be able to be what the original Baited was. I don't know if Catch 33 is going to be that either. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Baited was always still about Keem. It was Keem's show. It was his revenge show in some ways. It was what was going on with Keem, and these are my guys who are talking with me about it, either shitting on me or backing me up. That's not what's going to be the emphasis of Catch 33. We're going to talk about things the way that if you've seen the three of us together on Shot from the Point Live, it's going to be very, very similar. We're going to talk. I don't think we're going to be sucking each other off like some people say. I definitely don't think we're going to be agreeing on everything, because if you've been watching, and Tommy and I created Shot from the Point together, we've been fighting for 5 years. It's what we do. We argue all the time. I talk to him every day. I talk to him more than I talk to my goddamn wife. We fight all the time. So there will be plenty of fighting. There will be contention, but it's not going to, we like each other. All three of us, we are actual friends. And that's going to be something that's different. There's not going to be any point of contention as far as like actual, people aren't going to be worried for their jobs. They're not going to be worried for security. I don't agree with the fact that we're all getting 33%. I think Clown should have taken more. I believe that. I told him that. I've said it on air. But the fact that he was so adamant about it, I'm not going to fight with him, because I think it's a good thing for all of us to be on that even playing field, because it works for him. And if he's okay with it, you want to give me more money? Okay. I'm not going to fight you too hard. And I think because we're all equals and we all have that, it's just less contention that we have to worry about. And that's a nice thing too. So while I do think there will be contention, I do think there will be some fighting. I don't think it's ever going to be ugly or nasty, and maybe some people won't like that because they like train wrecks. But if you like good conversation, if you like funny ass banter, I think this is going to be the show for you.
Okay, well, that's cool.
It was wordy. I'm
nice.
sorry. It took me a while to get there. I apologize for that. Get used to that shit because I am a talker.
Yeah, just it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be quite different than Baited since basically it was just like before it was just ColossalisCrazy and Keem just backering back and forth about Leafy is here and all that stuff, and now that you guys are gone and it's just whoever the hell it is on the live stream anymore, I think that it's going to be really cool to see how it all plays out, and I'm glad you're part of. You're going to get the more recognition for it.
I'm excited.
I think you deserve it.
Keem said something interesting on Twitter today. I thought it was very interesting. He goes, "For those of you who are upset that you're not getting Clown versus Keem anymore, well, open your fucking eyes because you still are." Two podcasts are, I can't say that we're going to be talking about Baited. I have no idea how that's going to happen. I'm sure it will come up. It almost has to, but I don't think it's going to be any point of crazy emphasis or whatever. Look, we had a peace agreement. It's already been broken. So what happens from this point on, I have no fucking idea. But what I can tell you is really simply that it's going to be, I've totally lost my train of goddamn thought. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Nathan, I appreciate the call, buddy.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
Right, have a good night. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you with my mouse. Here we go. Oh, that's exciting. God, this is great moving people over. I don't know who Pet is, so let's bring Pet in. Pet, I hope you're ready. Unmute your microphone because you are in Dave's quiet zone. You're in my zone, and you're live with that. On Pet, what you got for me, Pet? Oh, I like saying Pet. Pet, you're my pet.
I know you do.
What do you got?
I have the best name ever. All right, so what's up? I wanted to ask. What's your thoughts on the new Baited?
Well, I just covered it 2 seconds ago. I actually just said it. You probably haven't heard it because of the stream. I thought it had some issues. I did not like that there was no flow. It did feel like those two guys were there to be attack dogs. If that's what it felt like. I'm not saying that's what it's going to always be, but it felt like that they had bits planned of who they were going to attack, and more importantly, who they weren't going to attack.
Now, one thing I noticed, and I didn't listen to the whole thing, so I guess my opinion isn't valid, but what I noticed for like the 20 minutes of what I listened to is that it doesn't seem like how do I say this? It doesn't seem like they're not going at each other anymore like how Baited used to be, and that's what made Baited special, I think, is the fact that they had different opinions on everything. Well, from what I listened to, like the first half, it seemed like they all agreed with everything.
Which doesn't necessarily have to be a negative, but here's what it does feel like. And I think this is probably the easiest way to sum up everything about the first episode of New Baited 2.0, whatever you want to call it. It feels like now Keem has two guys who are working for him. That's what it feels like. Baited came together, the original Baited, Clown, Tommy, Keem came together very naturally. Keem didn't go throw money at Tommy and say, "Hey, I want you to come work for me, kid." No, they were like, "Hey, you attacked me. You called me things no one's really ever called me on a live stream before. I kind of like your moxie. Let's go ahead and try to do something." And Clown was already a part of that situation. He was like, "Yeah, I like Tommy as well. Let's do this. It's going to be great." There was no, "Hey, come on, let's get back at people. You guys are now my attack dogs." It never felt that way. This feels like they're working for him. And I think that is a little bit of a problem. And it might be why he's catching so much hate. Now, there's also a good possibility that people are just hate fucking on it because of what I was talking about earlier with the whole fanaticism. That's very possible too. It's a strong thing. Players gonna play, and haters gonna hate. Yes, Taylor Swift said it. I don't give a fuck. All right, Pet, you got anything else for me?
Well, I guess that's really it. I mean, I don't really watch Tommy's Chop from the Point and everything. I don't really watch that because I never have the time. But I did hear something that you're going to be leaving and everything.
I
Is
already
that true?
left, actually. I already did my last show with him. Yeah, we had a big emotional goodbye. It was pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Here's the
All right,
last thing I
well,
want to say to you before you go. I need to do something, and maybe Mac will do it. Maybe I'll do it. I have no idea. I'm going to create another room that is just my pet's room. And I don't want you to ever leave it. I want you in there all the time. It's amazing. The pet house.
I'm fucking down for that, dude.
We're going to have some kind of catchy name. It's only you will be the only one to be in there, and it's just where you're going to live. It will make me happy. It will amuse me. I will giggle every day because of it. It's fucking retarded, but I will giggle my ass off every day. So you're going to give me that joy. And I'm also going to make sure that you are part of the Copious Clique as well, because I like the name. I don't know if I don't know you from Zipper Pip. You were very nice on this call, and I appreciate that. But I love your name. So you're over, buddy. You're over. All right. Take it easy, pal.
Take care, man.
All right. Let's bring in some. God, I love dragging and dropping people. It's amazing. Fucking Skype sucks. Mac, you were right. Skype is the devil. Fuck. This is incredible.
Skype is a CPU killer.
It is. Everything's going so nice now. All right. Let's bring in a guy who gave us one of the best moments in our channel's history. A guy who made my wife eat a Carolina Reaper chili pepper. The man who donated $500 to see that happen. Good friend, Mr. Irish is here. You're live with Dead on Dave.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, mate. That's the crack. Congratulations, boy.
Thank you.
It's going to be hard to understand him.
Mac, you're going to have to run. You're going to have to be like the interpreter.
Translator.
Because you shut up.
That means shut up.
Oh, fuck you. I hate you, Mackenzie.
The anger.
You're such a dickhead.
Oh, Irish rage. Oh, shit.
I get rage because Mackenzie slapped me again.
I don't understand that.
I don't either, but he gave me money, so I'm going to act like I did.
What you want to do is you want to buy another 20 gerbils, put them on the wheel,
Oh,
get the internet rolling, get that bandwidth up, get a good night.
The gerbils are dead in your little internet ball there. That is true. What's up, Irish? What do you got for me? I need you to ignore Mac. Do not get angry at Mac. I do not want to see Irish on Irish violence. That's not good. Focus on me. Focus on my
He's not
voice.
Irish. Thank God.
Mac, what are you?
Shut up. Kill.
I love fucking with Mac so much. Oh my God. All right, sorry.
There you go.
What's up?
I pissed him off.
Yeah, I know. Now my fucking Discord's super fucked. Everybody's the same to me. I don't view nationalities. That's why I'm stupid of them. But it's okay. What's up, Irish?
Great start.
Yes, I know. What do you got for me? Fuck.
I just wanted to call in and see. Congratulations. And I wanted your opinion on what they said on Beijing about Tommy being killed in Iraq.
I put out a statement on Twitter, and I don't really want to elaborate too much on it yet. I don't know if we're going to talk about it, how much I know Tommy is going to talk about it on Monday on his show.
Yeah.
I served in
I was
Iraq.
talking to him, you know, at the time we were in the same chat together when he came out and we were talking about it. So I kind of know he's feeling it, but you know.
Here's the thing. This is what I'll say on it. I served in Iraq. I lost friends in Iraq. I was in and around the same time in Iraq with Tommy. I think we ended up missing each other because I was being medevaced and then he got medevaced. So I don't know if we were actually in Tikrit at the same time, but we were in the same unit. And a lot of the people who are saying it's just a joke, move on and stuff. Unless you were in the army and you lost battle buddies, you lost friends. When somebody says that to a veteran and you're a veteran yourself and they say that to your friend and he happens to be your best fucking friend, it's going to emotionally fuck with you, whether you want it to or not. We're all not androids like Tommy can be, you know. Many of us have emotions and feelings, and it conjured up a lot. I didn't like it. Let's just say that I may have kicked a few things around my house when I heard it. It was crass. It felt planned. It felt very pointed, and they could have took it out and they chose not to. And I think that speaks volumes about it. But that's really all I can say about it right now.
I wasn't happy with it because it wasn't fair, really. It was just pure, just like taking the mickey out of someone for something. They did something good for their country, and then they just take the mickey out of it just because they could.
I think what they did too. Go ahead.
I say Keem told him to do because he didn't want to do it because
I can't speculate on that. I don't know if Keem told him to do it. I don't know if that's fair. I have no idea about that. But here's what I do know they did. They set a very dark tone for the rest of their show. That joke altered the rest of the show. The funny thing is, if they just would have went on and just focused on killing it, just doing this show that was incredible, and maybe they throw a joke like that at the end of it, nobody'd be talking about it because they were entertained for an entire show. But what they did instead was they started the show with unbelievable controversy, breaking a peace agreement, and then saying something absolutely fucking repugnant about somebody. And what that did subconsciously, whether people realize it or not, it set a tone in your brain that changed the way you were going to watch and listen to the rest of that program. That's what happens. And that's what they accomplished. And it's the reason why they're getting so much hate, whether they want to acknowledge that or not.
They lost 7,000 subs, even more than that, nearly 8,000 at this stage of tonight now. We were watching it live, like, drop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me and Tommy and Real Talk were we were just randomly in the call together, and I said, "Oh, it's out," and then we're like, "I'll watch a little bit of it." 4 minutes in, they said that, and I came back and I said, "You know what they said?" And he's like, "What?" And I told him, and he was like, "Really?" He was like so surprised that they would actually break the agreement because they made the agreement. So why would you break it so fast? 2 minutes, even 3 minutes.
It makes you think, you know, it is what it is. I mean,
it was just, I don't know. It was just,
look, it is what it is. They caught, look, this is what I think is fair. I think this is right and fair. And people said that people wrote me on Twitter and said, I'm going to flag them. And I'm going to say that, you know, they were bullying, which, I mean, if you want to make that assessment, you can, but I'm like, no, don't do that because that's not right to me. They could say whatever they want. They didn't say anything all that bad. It's bad, but it's not this thing that's like going to stop the fucking world. They said something repugnant. And here's the beauty about YouTube. When you say something repugnant, you say something that's that fucked up, that's going to stir emotions.
It bites you in the backside.
You're going to get fucked with. People are going to come to you and they're going to give you hate. They're going to dislike your video. They're going to trash you. They're going to make exposed videos. They're going to do all of that. So that's what they got coming.
They disabled the like and dislike when they got hated. Yeah. And that made it worse.
Yes, it did. You never dislike that. You never disable the dislikes. Never.
And I take it from Real Talk himself. He said that was the biggest mistake they made.
Agreed.
Other than saying it, he said to me in the call, he said, "John, Tommy, they should not have done that because what they did was people didn't have the power to show them they hated it. So what they do? They just unsubscribed."
Yeah.
And then
they gave them no choice but to either unsubscribe or take it even farther and either flag them or fucking go on and make exposed videos. They took away you can't take away the tool that allows people to get their anger out. And for some people, being able to hit that dislike is cathartic as fuck. They're like, yeah, I showed them, and that's enough for them.
Yeah.
But when you take that away, you're opening yourself up to a whole nother situation. So,
but it happened so fast. Like they got 7,000 in like 30 minutes or something.
That's crazy.
And then they got 9,000, and then they just disabled it, and then the flood of unsubscribing happened. So it kind of happened in a kind of a timeline of them fucking up, then they disabling it, and then unsubbing. So it's kind of their own fault.
It is. Look, that's why I'm not overly pissed off, is because they suffered the consequences for their actions. That's all I ask. Now, they're not willing to accept it because they kind of went and made excuses about it after, and that's another thing altogether. That doesn't help most of the time, and again, they're going to pay for that. Pay the consequences, move the fuck on. That's all you could do. It's what I learned in the Army. I fucked up in the Army plenty. And you know what I did? I suffered the consequences and I moved the fuck on. I got my rank. I lost my rank in the Army once. Got my rank back. Fucking and move the fuck on. It's all you can do. Accept it, move on. That's it. That's it. Stop blaming other
Yeah.
people. Take the responsibility and move the fuck on. Irish, I appreciate the
key,
call,
right?
man.
Yeah, no bother. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Take it easy, pal. Let me bring in some other people. I want to keep this thing moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. Who wants to come in next? Let's see here. Let's Lunchbox Marathon. I love dragging and dropping people. Lunchbox Marathon. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, brother. What's going on, man?
Oh, this is a deep voice. I like that. How you doing, man?
voice.
It's a great voice.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You know what the best part of having you here is finally we have a caller that nobody is going to misunderstand. Like everyone's going to understand
I would
every word
certainly
you're
hope so.
What do you got for me, buddy?
Hey, man. So I was listening to that new Baited podcast. I heard you guys talking about it a moment ago. And when old boy said something like, what was it? I wish he would have died in the army or some shit.
Yeah.
They went real quick from being fucking baited to being Westboro Baptist Church. Like I couldn't fucking listen after that. I was so fucking heated.
It took you out of it. It took you out of it. Now you're not there to laugh anymore. Now you're there to be angry. You're not there to be entertained. Now you're there to judge. It changes everything. Psychologically,
Yeah.
that line changed the entire show. Changed it. And because it happened at the beginning. If it happens at the end, it doesn't matter as much. It still matters, of course. They would have caught shit. But people would have watched it. People would have listened to the show. Now, you say at the beginning, you change the way they're listening. You change the way they're thinking about you. They're not connecting with you anymore. They just made a judgment. You just gave them enough information to judge you and decide that you're a piece of shit. And now you have fucked any possibility of entertaining them and making them laugh on a level that you're supposed to be doing with a show like that. That's at least my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I just think what they said was wildly inappropriate. No matter how much they dislike Tommy or how much they have to have Keem's back, it was wildly inappropriate.
I'm all for jokes, man. I can forgive a lot when it comes to jokes. Yeah, I think I can even look past this if being like, okay, look, it was a joke. Maybe a little public apology to Tommy, which he did on Twitter, and then he removed. Again, not a great fucking decision, but it is what it is.
He removed it?
Yeah, he removed it. He removed it. At least I thought he did. That's what I was told. And he removed it. I can't say it no more. So it is what it is there. And then it's up to Tommy if he wants to accept the apology or not. That's up to him. And he doesn't have to. He doesn't fucking have to. And if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. The guy can still just move on and fucking call it a day. So jokes are jokes, and that's completely fine. But you have to accept the consequences for your jokes sometimes, because you're never going to be able to anticipate how somebody is going to interpret your joke. Once you, as a comedian, as a speaker, whatever the case is, and Andy Melanakis, who was there, he calls himself a comedian. He's been through the circuits. He's done stand-up and all that stuff, I believe. So he understands probably better than anyone else there that when you give a joke to the public, it's no longer your property. You put your spin on it the best that you could, and now it's public consumption. That means they can interpret it any fucking way they want. And while it's not your responsibility at all to dictate how they interpret it, it is your fucking problem. It is your problem because it's going to come back to you. So you need to be careful in how you do certain situations. They simply didn't do that, and they suffered the consequences.
Yeah, I agree.
I want you to narrate my life. If Clown is unwilling to speak at my funeral when I die, you're fucking next up, man. I love your voice. It's wonderful.
Thank you. I absolutely will do that. You just hit me up in the DMs and let me know what's up.
I love the name too, Lunchbox Marathon. That's fantastic. Because I'm fat and I love food, and I'm like, Lunchboxes, a marathon of Lunchbox. This is the guy I need to hang with. And it makes me think of Kevin Smith and stuff too, which is never a bad thing.
Yeah, thanks.
You got anything else for me there, buddy?
No, sorry, brother. That's all I got.
Hey, I appreciate you. Have yourself a good night.
All right, you too, buddy.
I get the drag and drop some more. Yeah, drag and dropping is fucking. It's like. It's really, it's powerful, like Max said, but it's just like, it's simplistic. It's like drawing a line. It's wonderful. I love doing it. And I'm sorry that I keep bringing it up every time I do it, but I'm a fucking child, and I'm probably part frittata. I can't help it. We got another person in here who's bringing it. The only downside of not having Skype is I can't see Mystic Fox Gaming and her sexy face. Mystic, first thing, before we get into all the other stuff, I want to apologize to you for last night, because I know I said I was think I was inappropriate. I apologize.
I think I told you this 5 times. It's fine. It was hilarious. I don't give a shit.
I'm Midwestern. I can't help it. I have to make sure that I did not sully your honor at all. I'm Midwestern. I have to do it. All right. No, in all seriousness, I appreciate you being so cool about stuff. And I have a really good read of who I can mess with and who I can't mess with. So in all reality, I do really appreciate you being so awesome. And if anything I ever say does offend you, do not hesitate to call me on my shit. Okay? Fair enough?
Don't worry. Don't worry. I will totally call you out on whatever thing that ever crosses the line. I'll be like, whoa there,
I had
buddy.
a feeling you would. By the way, before we get to your question, we just hit 100 likes. That means gizmo time.
Gizmo time.
You know what we need? Here's what we need. We need Marshmallow Man to fuck Gizmo. That's what we need. That's for your 100 likes. Thank you so much. Gizmo's enjoying it. Marshmallow Man is having a good time. Most action he's had in a long time. It's furry. It's warm. It's just a happy place for a damn Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to be. All right, there you go. Thank you for your 100 likes. I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody being here. You guys are all awesome. Mystic, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Yeah. Oh, I heard, like, I came in a couple minutes ago, so I heard we were talking about the new baited. I wanted to mention, is it just me that feels like their chemistry is so weird? Like, it doesn't feel right.
Non-existent. Yeah, I didn't feel there was much chemistry there. But again, it could be because of that first line. The first 4 minutes, they say something, and now you're not focused on their interaction. Now you're focused on other things, and that's a problem. So, you know.
Well, that's kind of Chad's character. Like, I've watched his shit with Filthy Frank and the others, and that's just kind of Chad on his own. But, like, it was kind of, that was kind of far.
It was. I agree.
And I feel like, especially on the news show, establishing that, just like straight up, like just messing around with Tommy and like fucking doing that shit. I'm like, and now who can take this show seriously?
Oh, hold on 1 second. Apparently, I have a fake Twitter account already up. Unbelievable.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I am Dead on Dave V. Guys, all right, I am Dead on Dave V at Dead on Dave V because at Dead on Dave was not available, but apparently it is now because my fake account has a better handle than I have. That's incredible. They have a better handle than me. ID is Dead on Dave V. They got Dead on Dave. Who the fuck do they know? That's incredible.
The fuck?
That's fucking.
I'm looking at 3 followers though.
Yeah, I know because people see through it. But they did a good job. I mean, they did a good job of mimicking everything. Look at that. They mimicked my entire little biography, the whole thing. Good job, guys. You fucks. Enjoy it. Hope you get whatever jollies you're looking for. I have no idea. Crazy.
Good job with that.
I know. What else you got for me, Miss Mystic?
Well, I'm just surprised we're using the fucking Discord. Holy shit, we're actually speaking on this thing now.
I didn't have an option. No options, man. I got.
What do you mean? What happened to Skype?
I got DDoS twice, and I had my.
Really?
I never have a problem with it. This is the first time I've ever had a problem with it since I started using my proxy. And Mac kind of warned me that it would happen eventually, and now it did because you can get past the proxy. It's not that difficult. If you have a little bit more skill, you can get past it, and that's exactly what happened. Somebody got past the proxy and DDoS the shit out of me, and so now I had to shut down Skype. So now I'm using Discord.
Well, ripperoonie that shit. The fuck.
I like Discord way more. It sucks I can't use video, but I love Discord.
Yeah, the only good thing about Discord is that like the audio is much clearer.
Hey, it's pretty cool.
So now we don't sound like we're going through a telephone line whenever we call in.
Yeah, you sound like you're in the same room with me. It's kind of exciting.
Yes.
I noticed you made a comment in the chat about you were surprised this is the first time you've ever seen me without a hat. Was that you?
Yes. Yes, that was me. You're not wearing a hat. I'm so surprised.
I'm not wearing a hat. I got an amazing... I have a hipster barber. I have a hipster barber that I go to in town, and he's wonderful. He's a great barber. He couldn't cut my hair today, but his right-hand lady did my hair, and she did a fantastic job, and I just love it so much.
She did do a good job.
I don't need a hat. They did my beard real well, too. I'm using beard foam. I decided not to go with beard oil. I am taking care of my beard now, and I got beard foam, and it's incredible. My beard looks, it's like mousse for your beard, It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm becoming really douchey. I'm like super like if I get my mustache a little longer, I'm probably gonna twirl it. I mean, like
do it.
Yeah, it's
Do
getting
it.
bad. It's not good. But I love my hipster barber, Sasha Ernst and Ernst. If you're ever in Germany, go visit Ernst and Ernst. Maybe that will get me a free fucking haircut. Ernst and Ernst. Hey, you know what? I don't even need a free haircut because it's so fucking cheap. Like the price is amazing. I got to talk about this for a second. I'm really sorry because like who the fuck wants to hear about my haircut experience? But I got to talk about this because it's incredible. They had me in the chair for 45 minutes today. A comfortable leather overstuffed chair. Awesome on a winter's day. Really is. They washed my hair 3 times with 3 different types of conditioners and nutrients and all kinds of shit. 3 different times throughout the course of this haircut. Cut my hair. Did my entire beard with a straight razor, lined it up completely, perfectly, used all kinds of different enhancers and salves and creams and wonderful things all over my beard and face. I felt like a king, and you know how much I paid for that?
How much?
How much do you think I paid for that?
Wait, what do you guys use in Germany?
Euro, which is almost,
Euro.
It's damn close to 1-to-1 now with the dollar.
1-to-1. All right,
Very
let's
close.
say I'm betting. Since you're saying it's so cheap, I'm betting 20.
It is. Yeah, I kind of gave it away. It was 20 euro.
Hey,
yes. And the beard.
what's good?
You're good, man. You're smart. Look at that. It's sharp as a whip. No, sharp as a knife. Quick as a whip.
Sharp as.
Whatever the fucking saying is. Yes. And I paid 14 euro for my beard foam. It's amazing.
Ooh.
Yes. I'm very excited.
Nice.
I'm probably more excited about it than I should be.
Well, now you get to take care of your beard and look fancy.
I know, right? Like it's kind of all the weight loss and stuff. I feel like what you do in life, the preparation that you make, sometimes when you don't even know it, you're preparing for the next thing that's coming in your life, whether you know it's coming or not. And the weight loss, everything that I'm doing right now that I started 6 months ago, it's kind of prepared me to put myself in a better situation going forward. Because let's face it, fat people get shit on a hell of a lot more on YouTube than skinny people. And what do people love on YouTube? They love fat people actively losing weight. They love being able to see it. God, they love that shit. So I'm doing all this stuff at the perfect fucking time. And over the next year or ever long all this lasts, and all the craziness, if we go to extreme heights or just the fucking mediocre fucking regular heights, whatever the case may be, people are going to be able to see changes. And it's a cool thing to be a part of. And it feels like all of it was supposed to happen this way. It's really incredible.
Changes. Yeah.
Time to face the strange changes. We're going to get hit on copyright. Mr. Anything else for us?
Well, no, I just saw that everything was going down in the Discord. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to ask.
Well, I appreciate
and now that I think of it, with the whole change thing, I'm like, have you ever shared any like pictures of you in the army?
I have. I've shared many a picture. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that right now. I think I have a couple queued up here that I can put in very easily. Yes, I think I was smart enough to keep a few handy. This one is it's hard to see me in this, but I mean, you can tell it's me because I'm doing something very me. This is me humping my Asian battle buddy. I am humping him. You can see. This is completely me. I'm not the Asian guy. I'm the guy humping the Asian guy.
Wait, is it going to be on the stream?
Yeah, it's going to be on the stream. It's going to be on the stream.
Looks like I got to wait for it.
I gotta wait a little bit. I apologize. You know what Tom Petty says? It's the waiting that's the hardest part. You know, it's all right.
Very true.
It's very true. It's no truer words.
There we go.
Yes. That's pretty yes. That was my army experience, one of them. Have you seen my wrestling photos?
No, I have not.
Okay, here we go. Let me get them off of Facebook real quick because let's share these because these are wonderful. I love showing these. These are from Tribute to the Troops back in 2007. And if you look behind me on the wall, you will see a shirt, a DX shirt. The awesome thing about that shirt is if you go back to 2007 and watch Tribute to the Troops that year, I caught that shirt off of Shawn Michaels, the greatest wrestler in the history of the business. I caught it off of his body. I almost had to beat up a soldier for it. Almost beat this guy's ass. I was getting that shirt. I didn't give a fuck. Getting that shirt.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
And then it gets cooler. Not only did I get it, but I also got it signed by Triple H and Shawn Michaels. It's fucking, it's one of my favorite things in the whole world.
That's fucking awesome.
So keep looking at the screen because we're about to get another photo. This one, I actually look really similar to what I do now because I'm actually only about 25, 30 pounds heavier than I was in this picture, believe it or not. This is me and the old man himself, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. There he is. And the reason why you're going to see in these photos that there is a lady with me, another female soldier, in every picture, because it was her camera. I didn't have a camera. I didn't have a camera. There's John Cena in the background. You can see Vince. They just got off of like a 17-hour flight and shit. It was crazy. But they were awesome. They were so wonderful.
That's hella cool.
Yeah, they spent all this time with us. It was really neat. The next one is my favorite of all the pictures I have from Tribute to the Troops 2007. It is me, the same chick, another chick who was super fine. Oh, her name was Di. She was so fine. Oh my God. Oh, she was so gorgeous. Her and Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Shawn's got his hand on my shoulder. I said to him, I told him, I kind of marked out, right? I was like, Shawn, I know you've probably heard this a million times, but I have been a fan of you since I was just a young kid, and you're the greatest of all time. And I love you, man. I'm starstruck. He goes, and Shawn Michaels said something so Shawn Michaels to me. He said, if I had a quarter for every time that I've heard that, I'd be a millionaire. Oh, wait, I am a millionaire.
That's amazing.
Laughed their asses off.
That is hilarious. I love that. That's so cool.
It's pretty cool. That's one of my favorites. I got a couple more here. It'd be good if I actually downloaded the right ones. Here we go. Here's a group picture. This one's, you'll like this one. This is some people won't like this because of whose hand is on my shoulder. But this is a group picture. This is everybody who was at Tribute to the Troops that came to us that night. This is pretty cool. This is Randy Orton. There's Umaga to the left, Bob Holly, Mark Henry, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon, Layla, Kelly, Lillian Garcia, Jeff Hardy, Maria, Mr. Kennedy, and then you'll see the fat guy on the right is me, Kennedy. And the guy with his arm on my shoulder is John Cena. That's right, John Cena.
John Cena.
Yes, and you know what?
Oh, and you forgot Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah. Well, look how small he is. It's very easy to miss. He's so tiny.
He's always tiny.
He's very tiny. 3 days later, I got hurt and medevaced. I got medevaced to the rear. 3 days after this all happened. And I'm going to blame John Cena for putting his arm on me. He was crippled at the time, too. I'm blaming John Cena. I didn't get Super Cena. I got super screwed. Thanks a lot, John.
Fuck you, John.
Thanks, John. John boy. Here's another. This one's cool. Talk about a weird mix of people in this one. Randy Orton, who I have a story about Randy Orton, too. Randy Orton and Umaga. Randy Orton, back in 2007, was still a very difficult person for a lot of people to deal with in the back. He had a very bad reputation as being a cunt.
Yeah.
We heard this for ourselves because after about an hour, they were exhausted. I forgive this, by the way, but people are lining up by the door to see everybody leave so we can get high fives. They were walking out and everything. And we all heard Randy Orton yell at the top of his lungs almost, "Can we just get the fuck out of here?" And everyone was like,
God.
Yeah. It was really crazy, man.
Well, this is still Legend Killer Orton, so he's still kind of a prick.
It is. This was, "Hey, tell me what to say. Knowing in the
I hated that theme.
Way. Come on, man. Shining My Light. That's a great song.
Oh my, no, it makes me cringe. I'm sorry.
Does it make your toes curdle? That's not good.
Yeah. No. Legend Killer Orton was something else.
He was. I liked Legend Killer Orton. I had a lot of fun with that. I love his feud with Mick Foley. It was a great feud. I got one
Oh
more
my
picture
God.
from the Army that I want to try and find because it's actually a close-up picture. And you can see just how thin I was back then. But if I can't find that, I'll do what I usually do. I will show my wedding photo because this was
wedding pictures.
This was Studley Dave. This was 19-year-old Studley Dave. You know, it's better than the military picture. Screw that. I'm going to show this because, for one, I love showing it because nobody believes this is me because it looks like I ate this fucking guy. And this is my 5,000 subscribers show spectacular. I can do what I want. So check this out. And I swear, this is me and my wife. My wife and I, excuse me. No, this is me. No, I said it right. Me and my wife, 2003 on our wedding day. We had only known each other for 2 months, but, you know, I got her pregnant, and I was leaving for Iraq in about 2 weeks. So I did what I was raised to do. I married that girl, and we have somehow made it. She actually had a miscarriage of the first baby, unfortunately, when I was in Iraq, and then when I came home...
Holy shit, dude! No!
Yeah, that's me. I was very fuckable, was I not? Dude, I'm telling you, I was so proud of how I looked back then. I was a good-looking kid, man.
I gotta admit, I'm gonna agree with you there.
I was a
Damn.
good-looking kid. People can't even fucking believe it, man. People in chat are losing their mind. That was me, man. That was me, and I was the pussy slayer. I was the man who conquered. You know, the funny thing was, I probably should have been out trying to get all kinds of crazy, you know, stuff going on. But the reality is, I just kind of wanted to settle down and get married, you know, from a young age. I was that type of guy. Very Midwestern.
Huh?
Very Midwestern. And yeah.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Then now I look like the monster, the cannibal who killed and ate that guy, and like took on. You can kind of see that he lives inside of me, but we're getting closer to it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna look like that again, but God willing, Allah willing, Ganesh willing, Tom Cruise willing, we're gonna get there.
Odin.
God,
willing.
you know what? That should have been my first go. Odin willing. I agree.
I'm a huge Norse mythology buff. I always have to slip them in anywhere I can.
Okay.
So, think of it like this, though. You got to look at this picture, and you got to say goals. Could be my goal. That could be your weight loss goal, yeah.
If I could work out, I know I can get back to it, but I can't exercise. I'm not allowed, because I have a spinal cord stimulator in my spine. I am not allowed, technically, I'm not supposed to be lifting anything over 15 pounds. And every time I do, it turns out the doctors are right, because I wind up right back in the hospital. Because there are some times when I try to do too much. When I first got hurt, I couldn't walk. I didn't walk for almost 4 months until I had a temporary nerve block implanted that shut off all the pain. What happened was the nerve damage is so severe that it sends so much pain throughout my body that over time, if it goes unchecked, I curl into a ball. Like my bones and my muscles just contract so much that I literally curl into a ball. I lock up completely and I can't move. I cannot move at all. It's unbelievable. It's my entire left side. So I had this spinal cord stimulator implanted after the second time I was medevaced from Iraq, because when I was medevaced the first time in December of 2007, went back after a temporary nerve block, was not supposed to go back, by the way, got sent back against doctor's orders in May of 2008, August of 2008, the temporary nerve block does what temporary things do. It went the fuck away, and I was right back to where I was, and then they put the spinal cord stimulator in me in October of 2008, and this is what allows me to function. This is what allows me to walk. It sends an electronic stimulation, like a TENS unit. I don't know if you know what a TENS unit is. It's essentially an internal TENS unit, and it sends electronic stimulation throughout my body that takes the place of pain sensation, and this allows me to walk. So that's that. Yeah.
All right.
Interesting little story. Getting to know Dave. Getting to know all about Dave. So yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I did not know that, and that is facts of the day.
I know, right? All those pictures, by the way, that I just shared here, you can find on my Twitter, and you can go ahead and have fun with them. I have no problems with any of them. They're all up there for public consumption. Have fun.
Nathan Varner in the Discord chat made me think of something. You know how Keem on the Baited podcast would go, "The Slayer."
Yeah.
You could open it up with "The Pussy Slayer."
The pussy. Actually, you know what? I was going to use this opening line. Now I'm not using it. I've decided, but I was going to say the buffeter because I thought it was funny.
That's great. At least do it in one episode, please.
I'll do it one day when we're a little more comfortable and we know what our limitations are. You know what we should and shouldn't say, should and shouldn't do, all that good stuff. You know.
Very
Mystic,
true.
I appreciate it so much. I'm going to bring some other people in. I've given you a lot of
All
attention,
right.
but you make me feel so good. You make me feel so good. So
I think the chat's already tired of me now. No one wants to see me anymore.
I don't care. I'm not tired of you, Mystic, but I am going to move you on. You have yourself a good
All
night.
right. You too, Dave. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And guys, if you haven't already, give this stream a thumbs up. 5K, the man deserves it.
Fucking A right. Thank you, Mystic. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too, Dave. See ya.
Yep. Let's bring in Dofada. Dofada is here. His mic is still muted. He wasn't ready. He didn't know it was coming, but it's here. Dofada, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Am I live? Can you hear me?
You are live. I can hear you.
Oh, shit. Why every time I end up and talking to you, Dave, I always fuck it up at the start?
You're fine. You're good,
shit.
buddy. No, you're great.
I was going to say, first off, Dave, you're looking swaggy as fuck. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look banging, lad. That haircut is absolutely sick.
Isn't
sick as fuck.
Fucking hipster
Banging.
barbers, baby. Everybody needs one.
I bet here 20 quid, like 20 euros. That's a bit steep, like, isn't it? Isn't that a bit dear over there?
Is 20 euros steep for a haircut nowadays? I don't know, man.
Well,
I mean, like, I paid.
But you get your beard and all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they did
so
my
I
whole
suppose.
head. They did my entire head. They washed my hair 3 times with different types of cream. It was amazing.
Why?
Man. Dude, they massage you. It's hipster barbershop. They gave me coffee in a gravity cup. I don't know if you've ever drank out of a gravity cup. It's no different than a regular cup, but it just looks awesome.
I'd pay £20 to drink out of that cup alone. Fuck the haircut. Get the drink out of that cup, pig son. No, I just got into the show already about 10 minutes ago, and I just wanted to know what so you probably spoke about this already, but just wanted to know what your thoughts were about the new beta.
Yeah, I watched it. Obviously, like everybody else, I wasn't happy about the remark that they made about Tommy at all. It really pissed me off, and I elaborated a little bit more on that earlier. I don't really want to get into it again.
No sweat.
But as far as the show itself, trying to be as unbiased as I possibly can be, I felt the biggest strength of the original Beta podcast was its chemistry. The 3 guys knowing what role they should have and being able to constantly go off of one another. The tension between Keem and Colossal was always great, but it never felt hostile. Like they weren't trying to kill each other. They weren't trying to destroy each other. They were just trying to prove the other one was full of shit, and I enjoyed that. Tommy would chime in, and he'd always be laughing in the background, but he would chime in at very opportune times and make great points and have a lot of fun with it. It just worked. Everyone knew what they were supposed to be doing, and they executed. That is the exact opposite of what we saw in episode 1 of the new Beta podcast. These 2 guys, they got brought in, and it feels like they were hired by Keem. Like that's what it felt like, and it shouldn't have felt that way. It doesn't feel natural. It didn't feel organic. A lot of that could be because in the first 4 minutes they went and said something repugnant that took everybody out emotionally, and it changed the way people were listening to it. It's very possible that's exactly what happened. But throughout the course of the show, it didn't really change as far as the dynamic. Nothing flowed right. It just didn't feel like they liked each other on a personal level. They were there for a business. It was a business arrangement, and that's what it felt like. And that was my problem with it. I think overall, that was the big problem. And nobody knows a role there. They're all trying to hit home runs. Nobody is like, the thing is, it's great when you have 3 power hitters who want to do nothing but hit home runs. But the issue is, home run hitters strike out a lot. So you need a guy who's willing to get on base. Tommy C, well, I don't know how to translate that to cricket or whatever, how you'd understand it. I don't know how that would translate.
Oh, no, I get it. Don't worry about it.
I don't know how it would translate to football either. I have no idea.
Cricket.
So,
get the fuck out of here. That sport's shit. It's fucking, how dare you?
But you got to get
Fucking
somebody
cricket.
on base. Tommy was the guy who got on base for the home run hitters to drive him in, and we don't have that now. and it's very.
I think the King could take up that role. Is what you're saying that Tommy C could be taking?
No, he. You know what? The reality is what's his name? And the fat guy. Fucking everybody.
There's two of them.
Yeah, Chad, I think his name.
There's three of them.
The fucking anything for views guys. I think he has the best voice of the three. I think he should have been hosting it. Keem should have kept the same role that he had before, but instead Keem hosted it, and I think that was also a little bit of a problem. But I don't know.
I thought that the show was decent. I thought it was a bit strange the way that Keem's like did he have some sort of problem with like Clown and Tommy don't respect him or some shit, but then he goes and brings in two other fellas who aren't going to respect him anymore, probably respect him a lot less than Clown and Tommy, you know what I mean? And I genuinely thought that the new beta was fucking hilarious, like, because both of them were just ripping into Keem, and Andy's dropping some knowledge and some straight up shit. And I think Andy's a geezer. I think Chad's a bit of serious banter going on, you know what I mean? But some of it's a bit like, whoa, lad, you know what I mean? The guy just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guy will spew out anything, like. But I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to Catch 33 as well. Be great. I think I'll be sick to see what you're all like the guy, because even whenever you're on Shot from the Point Dead, I know what I mean, Jeff's in there and he's sort of speaking a bit, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jeff, what's happening?
Right, I know.
But
Jeff's speaking now, it's incredible. My baby's all grown up. I'm so proud of him.
It's like it'll be great, the fact that us as consumers or whatever getting to listen to these podcasts, having two now, you know what I mean? Having them both contend with one another and shit like that. So I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it, and congratulations yet again.
Beta does well. I think it's very good if Beta. I hope Beta does well. I feel that they have some problems to overcome. I do think that I can see why all the points that you just made, I think, are completely valid. I can see why some people would be entertained by the things that you just said. Totally get that. It wasn't for me. But look, I'm biased. I'm okay with saying that. I'm biased. My best friend is no longer there. Now I'm biased. I love Colossal.
Oh, of course, certainly.
I'm biased. I'm okay with admitting that. But I tried to be fair as I was judging it as a consumer because I love Beta.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, I love that show. It was a great show, and it wasn't that show anymore. I try. Something I've said on Twitter is it's very similar to Van Halen, Van Hagar. I feel like had this been named something else, if they just decided to just make something new, I think it would have been a little easier to accept. But
I would have made a bit more sense too, like.
Yeah, it would have been a little harder. I know that they didn't want to rebuild from nothing, and I get that, but there wouldn't be an expectation of being what it was. Like when Sammy Hagar came in to Van Halen when David Lee Roth left, the problem inherently at first was people were still expecting to hear Van Halen. They thought they were going to get Jump. Sammy Hagar's the Red Rocker. He changed the entire way the band went. In fact, because of his rockish fucking demands, it ended up breaking him up with the fucking Humans Being, the song that broke up Van Halen. Van Hagar, the whatever you want to call it. The fact of the matter is, you have a fan base that's expecting something because of what it's called, and you go ahead and you kind of change up everything. It's hard to deal with on that level. Apparently my mic went down. That sucks.
That's probably me. I remember the last time I was on this and I was like way up close to the mic, and as I was listening to it back, I was like, oh fuck, that's a bit too loud, you know what I'm saying? Like you could hear me breathe, you could hear my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I was that close to the mic.
I apologize. Hopefully now I should be up again. Sorry about that, guys.
Dave here, listen, like I says, best of luck, congratulations, especially on hitting 5k subs as well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I said to you last time, hopefully the next time I'll call in and I've lost £5. Well, I've lost absolutely fuck all, but I thought I'd call in anyway, you know what I mean?
You know what? I appreciate your honesty, man. That's great shit.
No sweat, mate. Listen, have a happy new year, brother, all right?
You too, buddy. You have a good night. I'll talk to you
later, mate.
All right.
That's right, yeehaw.
Yeehaw. That's not how I was expecting that call to end. Hey, Matt, can I ask you a question if you're still listening, still around?
Yes.
Okay, because you know way more about all the technical jargon and stuff than I do. Why do people DDoS? Why does it happen? Why does this shit
Personal
go on?
gain. Personal gain.
Even though DDoSing is the easiest form of attacking to, recover from and stuff, like I got back on the air. Is it just because is it like masturbating? What is it? Like I dabbled with hacking back in the 90s and shit. I did a couple stupid things, but That's what it was for me. It was like a little bit of a high. Is that what that is? What's going on? Explain this to me.
Essentially, that is what it is. It's mainly personal gain. You don't really get anything out of it.
Do they not masturbate enough? Are they? Is that what's happening? Should they jerk off more?
Probably do both. They probably do it both at the same time.
That's right.
I thought
like,
maybe
I've
you just done this to you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just more like I've just done this to you. Like, what you're gonna do about it? You know, you're not really gonna do anything.
Yeah, there's nothing. All I can do is either end the stream or fight through it, and then we fought through it. So,
but the thing is that if you're gonna do it, then it's just like I'm not gonna stream if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna do that while I'm on, then I'll just not stream, you know, and I'll not stream until you stop because you know I'm trying to do a show and you're doing that, and it's pointless.
It is.
Because it's like the basic form of a attack, really. It's just you're not really smart enough. It kind of tells me you don't have the knowledge to do anything else. You know.
Now you're challenging him, Mac. Wait a second. I don't. Let's not bring on a challenge here. Oh my God! All my information's gonna
even
be
when
out
you
on the
do
internet. It's gonna be
that,
your fault.
even when you do that, you're kind of just telling me you're a Windows user. You know.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. I got Mac on the case. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate that. I just want to get your insight on that.
No problem.
All right, let's bring in another person. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I've been on for a while. God, have I almost been on for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. God, I could talk like a fuckhead, right? My God. Let's bring in Uncle Yogi. This will be fun. Uncle Yogi, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
God. You terrified me for a second. Jesus.
Why is everybody fucking foreigners? I got no Americans calling. None.
No. Sir, I am an American.
You sound Canadian.
No, I am from Philadelphia. Thank you very much.
Where are you from originally?
South Philly.
No. Come on.
No.
This is a South Philly accent?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I got picked on for this accent. Oh, my. Yeah, no.
My question is, where did you get the accent?
I don't know.
What?
It's a mystery, honestly. It's probably from the family, but I don't see nothing wrong with this.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful accent. I'm just trying to fucking place it. I did not mean
Sound
to
a bit like Frenchy Ben.
A little bit.
Frenchy. Oh yeah, Mac. I'm sorry. About the sending you that Instagram model with the really weird proportions.
To be honest, I don't know what you're talking about. So.
Oh. You blocked me over that, homie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even remember like what I done yesterday. So.
Oh, I can relate to that. God damn it, my dogs.
Oh,
anyway.
Great. Okay, so what do you got for me from South Philly?
I was coming from Tommy's Discord, and I heard you had a Discord. You had a show, I came over and saw how it is, and it's pretty groovy. I like it.
Hey,
I like it a lot.
I like being called groovy. Makes me feel good.
I'm having some gizmo withdrawal. You know what I mean?
There you go. And you know what? I can remedy that. I could give you remedy. Here he comes on the screen. Remedy. He's dancing for you. Remedy. I am Gizmo. I'm a Mogwai. Don't put water on me, motherfucker. All right, there you go. And don't feed me after midnight. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you can't forget that part.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, it's much better than Jeff's hat thing.
I wore hats. Jeff's trying to fucking.
It's
paint
not the
this
same.
false narrative that it's not the same. I was wearing hats. I did hat changes for likes. It's my gimmick. He stole it. That motherfucker stole my gimmick. I don't care. I love him like a brother, but he stole it. He stole my gimmick.
Yeah, it's like tofu. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Tofu sucks.
It does suck. It's like, ew. It's like, ew.
Now I don't hear the accent as much. Am I crazy? Mac, I heard an accent earlier, right? Mac, there was an accent, correct?
Yeah.
It's faded now.
How?
Definitely a bit of Frenchy Ben. There was a bit of Frenchy Ben. And then...
Well, who is Frenchy Ben?
Frenchy Ben is from Montreal,
he's a
Quebec,
legend.
Canada. He's a legend, huh? Frenchie Ben has a man bun, and he has gone and had sex with many exotic women while he has smoked a cigarette and drink of the wine.
It sounds like a legend. I love it already.
He is a legend. Legend.
It sounds great.
I agree. What else you got for me, Mr. Yogi?
I'll give you 2 questions for you. How about that?
Sweet. There we go.
What's your favorite movie, and what are your favorite songs and/or band?
Oh, good God! Getting to know Dave on an intimate level.
Yeah.
My favorite movie of all time. I have a few. I'm a Star Wars fanatic. Love it. Love Star Wars. Love it.
Did you like the new ones?
I did like Force Awakens. I understand all the criticism of it. That it was. I didn't see Rogue One yet. If that's what you're talking about, I'm gonna go see it this week. But I loved Force Awakens because it went back to, it felt like Star Wars, and that was enough for me. I didn't give a shit. I'm using the Kevin Smith defense. It felt like Star Wars. That's enough for me. I don't care that the story was basically the first 3 movies rolled into one. Doesn't bother me. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was well done. That's all I needed. Rogue One, I'm hearing, is awesome, and I really want to see it. I'm excited about that. But
yeah, it's very nostalgic.
I'm also a musical guy. I love musicals. Probably
did you like La La
that
Land?
coming. I have not seen that yet, unfortunately. The last thing that I saw, and I didn't get to see it, I listened to it, was Hamilton, and I fucking loved it. Like everybody else, loved Hamilton. But for a long time, I could not go 3 days without watching Fiddler on the Roof. I loved it. But Sound of Music probably is my favorite. Not Sound of Music. I keep doing that. Singing in the Rain is probably my favorite music of all time. But movie, if I got to put like a definitive, because it's the movie that I can watch a million times, never get tired of it, always find something new, Princess Bride. Love the Princess Bride.
I need to watch Princess Bride because I know that was my dad's favorite movie. I've never watched it though.
You've never seen it?
It's really bad.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah. One more, have you seen Whiplash yet?
No, I have. I don't get to a lot of movies.
So
man.
good.
I don't get to a lot of
It's
movies.
so good.
Is
You gotta
it?
watch it, man.
I will
It
do
is
that.
so good.
To answer your music question, one of my favorite bands of all time is Dream Theater. I don't know if you know prog music very well, but a big Dream Theater guy. I'm also a Queen mark. I will listen to Queen each and every single day.
Yeah.
AC/DC, Symphony X, I'm a big fan of. Love Yngwie Malmsteen. I love a lot of speed metal. I'm that type of guy. And then I love
How about
oldies.
Aerosmith?
I like it. Depends on the Aerosmith. Toys in the Attic's fucking awesome. Some of the later stuff I didn't love as much, obviously, but I do love Aerosmith.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love Aerosmith, but the newer stuff is it's not the same.
It's not. It
not
is
the
what it is,
same.
though. But I'm
not
also
good with change.
I'm also I don't like change. I'm also a big oldies guy. I love the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Love the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah. I think we can get along really well, Dave.
Right? We're gonna be best of friends.
By the way, if you notice my name's Uncle Yogi, that's because I adopt people as my nieces and nephews.
Well, that doesn't
Real
sound
talk, for
creepy
example.
at all. That sounds not creepy in the slightest.
Hey, listen. It's as creepy as you want it to be.
Pretty creepy.
Anyway.
All right.
Real talk is my nephew, so.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Now you really made it weird and awkward, and I'm going to drag and drop you out of here. Uncle Yogi, I appreciate your call so much. Great job. I'm sorry that I thought you were
Dave.
a foreigner, even though there's nothing wrong with being a foreigner. But, man...
Dirty snow beaner.
What the fuck? Get out of here. What the fuck? Is that Canadian? Is that... Did he just really fucking say dirty snow beaner? Oh my God. Thank you for leaving me with that. Holy shit. Okay. Let's bring up, this is going to be one of the last calls, I think. Oatmeal Bar. Because I love oatmeal. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Were we not prepared?
Oh, no. Okay. I'm ready now.
Okay.
All right. So Dave,
yes.
I actually wanted to ask you a question about your time in the military.
Please.
Yeah, I was wondering if, during your time there, you ever had sex with other men.
No, I didn't.
No?
You
No.
come on over and we'll see. It sounds like you have, though.
No, I haven't.
It sounds like it. It does.
No,
But
I was just wondering if you ever...
No, I didn't.
Right, well, that's all I was wondering about.
You waited in the fucking waiting to call to ask if I butt fucked. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You are legend.
I mean,
now get over the top fucking rope. Get out of here. No, Jesus Christ. Have you? Wait, she was like, I think it might have been a chick too. I'm not even sure. It's a very androgynous voice. I'm not sure. Thought it was a guy, but now I'm starting to think it was a girl. No idea, and I really don't care. But my God, you're gonna go into someone's Discord and you're gonna wait for like 30 minutes to ask if they butt fucked in the army. Mac, what the fuck is wrong with people?
That was the best thing I heard all night.
Well, Jesus, we really set the fucking bar. I think we had some good stuff tonight, Mac. That really upsets me.
True.
You might not be wrong. You might not be wrong.
I was only here for tech support.
Hey, you've been doing. You've become my Ed McMahon. I fucking love. I want you here all the time. I love having you here to be able to like just talk to every now and then. It's great. You're not needy. I fucking love it. All right, furry feline. You are the final caller of the night. We're gonna get out of here after this. You're live with Dead on Dave on the 5,000 subscriber spectacular. What you got?
Hey, how's it going, Dave? How you doing today, Mac, too? Both you fine gentlemen.
Hey, look how polite he is. We're good. We're better now. What do you got?
That's good. I got a question for you, Dave. I got a few, actually. Well, not a few, just mostly two.
Yeah.
What's your favorite character from The Princess Bride? Because you said that you love that movie. I've seen that movie like 10 times.
Yeah. Well, for me, it shouldn't come as a big surprise. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Andre the Giant stole the movie.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he die of a heart attack in his bed? He didn't wake up from it, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I think he ended up dying in his sleep. Yeah. And very young, too. Everyone think Andre was a lot older. I think he was like 44 when he died. He was still...
Yeah, he died at a very young age. Even for that time, that was pretty young.
Crazy. Yeah, he died at...
Yeah.
He was... Oh, he almost hit 50. He died in 93. He was born in 46.
Yeah.
So he was like 47.
Yeah.
Like that.
Another question. I actually got a pretty good question for you. Actually, the other one is I was just wondering what motivates you to do what you like what got you motivated to start podcasting in general?
Well, I was in the Army for almost a decade. Everyone knows that. And I got hurt. I've said it many times. Medically retired back in 2010. And for about 2 years, I was on morphine. And I didn't leave the house, didn't move, didn't do anything. Gained a lot of weight, almost got up to 500 pounds. Just didn't really have any purpose at all. You know, I mean, I had my family, but I was withdrawing. Yeah. I didn't talk to my wife. We had a really bad relationship for a long time. My daughter, I was checked out emotionally. I had a lot of problems.
You were kind of like zoned out from life in a sense, correct?
Yeah, I lost everything I had known, and it was all I knew at that point was pain, constant pain, never went away. And so I'm drugged up and I'm morphine, all this stuff. And I'll never forget, it was sometime in 2012, late 2012, maybe even early 13. My daughter didn't say anything to me. She was always amazing, you know, as far as she never judged, never said anything bad, but she was young enough where it didn't really matter. And she looked, just this look that she gave me one day, I knew that she was starting to understand, and it just fucked with me. It fucked with me so bad. I got off the morphine. I stopped using it. I detoxed. One of the worst things I've ever been through in my life. 5 days of absolute hell on top of the pain that I was already in.
Yeah.
So I had to start searching for purpose. And I had been friends with Tommy for a long time. I had known him for a couple of years at that point. And he was starting to do he was talking about doing podcasting, something that I had thought about because I've written books and stuff, and I've done I have one published book, believe it or not. I actually do.
Oh, nice.
Search it on Amazon. Just put in David Van Kira, The Chronicles of L.J. Stevens. It's on Amazon. Don't buy it. It's awful.
Just have it as a little keepsake.
Right? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
$100 of it.
Yeah.
So there was all that stuff going on. I didn't really have much of a purpose, and so he started doing a hockey podcast, and I had just started getting into hockey, and it worked really quick. There was something there, and we both knew it. I didn't know how good either one of us were, but we knew that there was something interesting about it, and we kept doing stuff. I created my own podcasting, and I started loving it because I've been active when I was a kid. I was part of like my high school's broadcast team. We had the first ever television studio in our school.
Oh, wow.
I was a part of that. Yeah, it was really cool. I went to a nice school in Las Vegas. Durango High School, shout out, bitches. It was great. Trailblazers.
If you go there, if you go there, look for Dave's picture, screenshot it.
Yes, you will find it. You will find my picture there. Incidentally, it's the school that was used in the movie Pay It Forward, where
really?
Yeah. The you know where the little kid fucking from Sixth Sense, he dies on a stairwell thing. It's a ramp. It's a spiraling ramp. That's where I hung out every day for 2 years because I went to that school for 2 years. So
yeah, a couple kids fell down my stairs at my school.
Good stuff there. I digress. Where was I going before? I can't even fucking remember at this point. This story is.
It was you were talking about the movies and where a movie was filmed at your school.
Yeah, but before that, there was more of a point to it. That's what I had done as a kid. So I loved this type of stuff, and I just fell in love with it. And people started responding to me, and I grew a little bit of a following, and it gave me purpose.
Yeah.
And now it's become my everyday fucking. It's my therapy. It's my church. You know, it's where I go to distress, and I love doing this.
Yeah, like the thing I like about your podcast is most of the time, like unless it comes to like with beta or something like that, you like a lot of podcasters can't say anything about this. Like Keemstar, like a lot of podcasters, they have a very biased standpoint.
Yeah.
But with you, you're like you and Tommy are very similar in that way. You guys are very non-biased. You just look straight at the facts, and I could see you two like kind of being the type of group with that chemistry that would just bicker about it, but in a good sense that would like debate about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Apparently, am I too loud or am I? Wait a second. Am I too loud or am I too?
Oh no, you're pitch perfect right now.
No, because people in the chat are saying that I went loud or I went down again. All right,
I think it's because you're kind of like move. Do you have your mic settings?
The funny thing, it's when I bring people into this call. It's when I bring people. I've always had this problem with Discord. It resets my main mic setting. This is all going to get fucking solved tomorrow because my mixer is coming tomorrow. Everything gets
you have voice gain control on. That's your issue.
Here in where on Discord?
Yeah, if you go to your voice settings and you go in your own voice activity, if it's on like automatic gain, it will automatically.
Where do I do that?
Bottom left, where the user settings is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then go to voice.
Voice, all right. And what do I do?
Does it say voice activity and then automatically determine?
It just says voice activity, yeah.
Yeah, manually drag that to a set point, and then that means it won't automatically change it.
Okay, so we'll go. I guess we'll pump it up a little bit. We'll do that. So if it's changed it'll change it higher.
The louder it is, the louder you have to talk.
The louder it is, the louder I have to talk? I don't know what the fuck this means.
What kind of mic you got there, Dave?
I've got a McCrypt USB S1.
Oh, I got the, I don't even know if my mic's good or not. It's an Audio Technica 2020 with a arm stand and a pop filter.
Oh, you sound good. Now I got a pop filter and all that good stuff as well.
Yeah, mine has the, I have two pop filters. It's the one that goes over the mic and then the one, kind of like, it's basically your setup in a way.
Yeah. I'm very agitated. I don't know what else I can do with this. All right. I'm going to end this thing and I'm going to figure this stuff out. Ferry, I appreciate the call, buddy.
You're welcome, man. Can I just touch on something real quick?
Real quick.
Okay, I apologize for all you Canadians out there. I'm Canadian myself. Yogi is my sister, and I apologize for his disobedience in the stream. I apologize to my fellow Canadians. That's all I gotta say, Dave. I'm signing off. You're a babe. Mac, you're even babe-alicious. See you guys later.
Take it easy, buddy. Mac, I gotta figure this out.
I will show you how to figure it out.
There you go. We'll get all that stuff settled before the next time we do this, because I'm probably not going back to Skype because people are cunts. So, all right. I think that's going to wrap it up, Mac. I'm going to drop out of here. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate everything you've done tonight. You're awesome, dude. Sexy as fuck, too. Man, everybody needs a Mac in their life. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
See ya. That's the Mac. Goodbye. Return of the Mac once again. All right. I think that is going to wrap this up. We've gone long enough, and I think it sucks now. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a lot of fun tonight. We did over 2 hours. I'm spent. I'm going to go to sleep. Thank you guys very much for all the support. 5,000 subscribers on the YouTubes, almost 3,000 Twitter followers. Everything is going great. I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you guys do. You're amazing. You're amazing. So keep on supporting, and we're going to keep going up the ass of YouTube. It's going to be great. All right. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Day Productions. Like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends like Andre Corbeil. I'm new host over there with Andre Corbeil on Vince Russo's network. Tommy C over at Tommy C's SFTP. Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah, who does all the music here. We got Guncannon, who does all the graphics. KolossalisCrazy, Tommy C. I'm joining a podcast with him. You might have heard of it. It's called Catch 33. We got all kinds of good stuff happening. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious and peace.